Hello everyone, welcome to Soulful Repair. Thanks for joining us. Richard and I are pleased that you're here. We'll be doing a he said, she said style reading, and these are not sign dependent and they're also not time dependent. So it's a very intuitive reading and you're guided to it at the time when you're meant to view it. If you enjoy this reading, then please be sure to check out our Soulful Repair playlist here on the channel for more of these style readings. Now let's get started. Hello everyone, welcome to Soulful Repair. My name is Michelle.
My name's Richard.
Let's get started. Either side can resonate too, so please be aware of that. Kali. It's an Indian origin, the archetypal destroyer, and the embodiment of time. Kali speaks of upheaval, turmoil, disorder, confusion. But there's no need to be alarmed with Kali because she's appeared for a very good reason. There is an energy around this of like the death card really. So it's similar to that energy, something about to end, but as the reality adjusts, bringing death to the ego, Kali is bringing something new in. So something new, but first something old must be gotten rid of. So very much an energy of allowing yourself to accept the end of certain situations, understanding that cycle of life, of birth, death, and rebirth. There's no energy around this of fear of change. You have to let that one go. So we'll see where this goes. I get new beginnings here. And Richard has pulled a card from the Dark Mirror, the Artificial Heart.
So artificial heart speaks of trading in artificiality for one's feelings.
Okay, so interesting. There's an energy around this of perhaps ending a superficial relationship, perhaps for something deeper. I'm getting that from Spirit. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Seven of Wands.
And I've got the World.
Okay, so energy around this is quite fiery energy on my side of the table. We'll we'll do a horseshoe style reading here. So we'll start with the past, the present energy, the near future, advice or the best path to follow, the external influence, what's happening around you, hopes and fears, the outcome, and the overall energy or what this reading is about.
Right, past, present, future, advice, environment, hopes and fears, outcome, and the overall energy of this reading.
Right in the center, we've got the Seven of Cups in reverse, so breaking through the illusions, seeing the reality. There's a feeling around this, especially with Kali, it's destruction of illusion, destruction of fantasy.
I like that.
It's a blowing away confusion, and I love it. I think it's a great energy. It's seeing things with absolute certainty and clarity.
All right, so looking over here, the overall energy, we have the Four of Swords in the reverse here. Yeah, I get the sense that this is a time of coming out of seclusion, a time of coming out of healing, of the healing being over and a need to enter back into the world.
So this seems to be two people, Richard, that have been through some confusion, some darker times, not having a great understanding of what something is leading to.
Yeah, and I also get a sense that somebody has shut off their emotions in a sense to try and heal themselves.
Let's have a look at the past energy. Yeah, there's that Hermit. He's coming up in the reverse, so there's a sense of readiness here, a readiness to come back into the world after having some time alone to think things through.
So do you think somebody has done perhaps some over-analysis and now's the time for them to end that and enter back into society?
After actually having achieved some clarity. It's clarity, clarity, clarity written all over this reading so far, but it's only after a time of great confusion and times of doubt
and deep introspection. Okay, so let's look at the past. We have the Knight of Swords. So there has been action in the past. There's been movement towards something, and it's been pretty determined movement.
Okay, let's see where you currently stand. The Five of Pentacles. So feeling this sense of lack, what's missing? This seems to be what is clarity is being gained around this Five of Pentacles. I'm getting it as a change of perception. Your perspective changing from a place, or needing to change from a place of lack, of not having enough, to a place of feeling hope, feeling that there is options, change, and a need to readjust one's thinking from that place of loneliness. I see loneliness here, and perhaps isolation, to one where there can be a renewal, a stepping back into social situations, perhaps after spending some time away from that. I'm getting very much an energy here of distance. There has been distance between these two people.
All right, so looking over here at present energy, we have the Seven of Wands in the reverse, which is suggestive of somebody who is letting down their guard or letting down their boundaries here.
Okay. Perhaps there's been some kind of resistance to forming a relationship in the past. In the near future, we've got the Page of Wands in reverse. So there has been some sort of delay here. I'm picking this up as a setback. It's about a new beginning. You know, when we think about Kali and destruction and the Death card and going through this cycle of an ending so that there can be rebirth and this new beginning, it seems like there's processes happening as we speak here. And there's an essence around this of it not being out the other side of it yet. Seeing the path, being kind of halfway down the path, but not being fully out of it just yet.
Okay. We have the Star here in the future energy, which is great. And it talks about a great future and optimism and something to look forward to, I think.
Let's see what the best path to follow is. We've got the Two of Cups in the reverse. So it speaks to me of a period of time where there is separation, but it's needed separation.
Yeah, it's required.
It's required so that this can be brought back together, or brought together.
Stronger.
I don't know, I'm not getting an essence here of exes, but we'll see how that goes. I get this more of an essence of someone that's not in the picture just yet, but is coming. It's like they've started this journey.
Right.
You're kind of maybe waiting for them to come forward, waiting for this union, waiting for this partnership. It seems like it'll be worth waiting for.
Yeah, I think the delay is around this person getting over whatever it is they're having to get over.
Yeah.
Yeah, presently they have this artificial heart kind of mode of thinking here. So they're not really in that place of being able to offer real emotional connection to anybody right now until they get out of this kind of place.
Yeah.
So over here we've got the Queen of Wands in reverse as being advice. I think it's about watching out for comparisons with other people, jealousy, just trying to stay away from those kinds of thoughts and that mode of thinking.
Let's have a look and see what's happening. Externally, we've got the Four of Pentacles. So yeah, this person's withholding. I've got them withholding from you. They're holding back. They're not coming forward. So that's why you have this sense of lack here, because this person's keeping you on the outside. It's like you're on the outside of the window here, peering in.
It's going to take some more time with that Page of Wands in reverse as well.
Yeah.
The enthusiasm just isn't there from this person. That's the issue.
I feel like there's been energy there, but it's been towards something else.
Right.
Maybe this artificial heart situation.
Over here we've got the Six of Swords. Yeah, Michelle was talking about distance and that you felt like that these two people were far apart. They may be physically apart. I mean, they might even be separated by water. So there's this essence of one person needing to travel towards the other. I see the Knight of Swords as being the ability to do that, but I also see, I see a willingness to do that, but it's not ready yet. It's kind of like the meal's not cooked yet.
Yeah, they seem to see you as the star. So there's they seem to see you
or they will see you.
Or they will see you as the star. So they seem to recognise that there's something that's worth the effort, making the effort. But it just seems at the moment they seem to be I get an energy around them with the Four of Swords and the Seven of Wands there, both in the reverse, of not feeling up to the task. Let's see. Hopes and fears, we've got the Ten of Pentacles. So you're looking at this as potentially going the distance. I get that this is something that you feel could be a long-term relationship, a marriage, stability, security, all of those good things.
All right. So looking over here, we've got the Six of Cups as being hopes and fears. Yeah, I think there's been a situation this person's past. It's done a bit of a number on them, and I think they're hoping to cradle some good memories from this and dismiss the bad ones.
Yeah, and if this is someone that you've known from the past, they seem to be thinking.
Yeah.
There's thoughts there, but yet there's not.
Oh, well, there's thoughts, but there's no action.
Right. Let's have a look at the outcome here. So for you, we've got the Nine of Swords. So yeah, I feel like you're worried, you're concerned, you're thinking, what's going on? Why is this person not making the effort to be with me?
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, if somebody really wants to be with you, they're going to move mountains to be with you.
Yeah.
And that's the source of the anxiety here. Does this person want me or not?
Yeah, because it seems like that there's a feeling of rejection, that this person is just not responding to you in any way at the moment. They may have ghosted you, kept you at a distance.
Or it could just be straight physical distance.
Or physical distance, yeah.
Let's look at the outcome. We have the Five of Wands in the reverse here. So it's a willingness to make peace. I think it's a willingness to alleviate in the future the anxieties that you're feeling. Really what needs to happen here is some decent communication. Certainly from this person to this person here.
Yeah.
What this person needs to do is they need to step up and communicate. They need to say exactly what's going on and put in place a timeline for when they might want to be with this person, or to say to this person, well, look, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
But I get the sense that that's not really what the situation is going to be. I get the sense this person does want to be with this person. It's just that they currently don't quite feel up to it.
Yeah, and I feel like you're kind of in your head here with that Nine of Swords thinking, is this real or is this just in my head?
Well, again, the only way that this person is going to be able to find out what's real is if this person actually comes forward and tells them what's real. I mean, it could be that they're feeling a lack of confidence and they don't want to sully the situation by seeming like they're flaky. By coming in and saying, well, look, I'm still trying to recover from something. I'm not really feeling it right now, but I will be feeling it in the future, and we can get together at X date. Yeah.
So we'll see where this goes in part 2 in the extended. I do hope that you join us there. The link is below in the descriptions box. It'll be about another 50-minute or so reading. We'll be pulling out a lot more cards, going very in-depth. And seeing where this goes in the future, Richard will be doing a Lenormand reading, and we'll also look at some oracles for guidance as well. Of course, if you'd prefer a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. We're offering a special on the he said, she said style at the moment. Wishing you the best with this, guys. Don't forget, if this one doesn't resonate, you can check out our Soulful Repair playlist. Those are readings that are done in this style, but they're not sign or time dependent. When you're being drawn to them is when you're meant to be viewing them. So please do check out that playlist if this one isn't resonating.
And we've got about 40 in there now, or upwards of 40.
So lots to check out. I'm sure you'll find your situation covered there. Wishing you the best with this, guys. We'll see you in the extended, or we'll speak to you again soon.
Thank you. Goodbye and good luck.